Alright troops, listen up. In this video I'm going to show you how to cook one of the most destructive horses in your barbecue military arsenal. We have here two standard issue bone-in bottom round steaks, and god do they look beautiful. Now I know you'll screw this up, so in this video I'm going to show you how to cook them up so they're tender, delicious, and smoky, all in accordance with standard operating procedure Delta Oscar Whiskey. So strap yourselves in and get ready to close with and destroy your family's taste buds with this recipe. God dang, it's a good day to barbecue. Alright guys, now that you're done cringing after watching that intro, let's talk about some terminology. I called this thing a bone-in bottom round steak in the intro, but actually, the bottom round is only a part of it. This cut also includes the top round, the eye of round, and some other bits of the cow. It goes by the name Flintstone Steak, Tom and Jerry Steak, or as the Brazilians call it, Bife Do Capitao. According to Dr. Gougelet, that translates to Captain Steak in Portuguese. So yeah, let's call it Captain Steak. That sounds pretty badass. This is a huge chunk of meat fit for the saltiest pirate captain, so we're gonna need some rub with a lot of salt in it. And yes, I'm aware I switched from an army theme in the intro to a pirate theme in this video. I did the intro before doing my research because honestly, I'm not a big planner. I just barbecue first and I ask questions later. That's the kind of guy I am. Let's talk about rub. For this cook, I'm using a rub made by Hog in Alberta in partnership with the Veterans Food Bank. Great cause, great guys that really support veterans. I'll link them up in the top right of the video for you to go check them out. Now we'll get this rub on both sides of this Captain Steak and let it sit for a little bit. For the second Captain Steak, I'm going to do some Cosmos Q Dirty Bird rub. This stuff is really tasty on beef, and these guys make some good rub and sauces and a whole bunch of other stuff. So check them out. I'll link some stuff in the description section below. For this cook, I'm doing a reverse sear. So that means gradually bringing the steak's temperature up to 110 degrees internal and then resting it for a few minutes and then finishing it with a quick sear to get that nice Maillard reaction and a nice crispiness on the steak that everyone loves. I'm going for a rare steak, so that's why I'm only taking it to 110 before I grill it. So if you want a medium rare steak, you want to bring it up about 10 degrees higher than that. So take it up to 120 before you sear it if you want a medium rare steak. Now, instead of using a boring old oven to bring these steaks up to temp, I'm going to use my masterbuilt electric smoker. This is going to lay down some nice smoky flavor on that beef and really elevate the flavor. Now, while these steaks are coming up to temperature, we're going to prep our Weber kettle for grilling and the final sear. Dump a chimney of hot briquettes right in the middle of your Weber kettle and throw down a huge chunk of smoking wood. We want to grill these steaks over a super hot open flame to get some of that nice char, as I said, and that Maillard reaction. Let the grill preheat for a few minutes with the lid on, and remember, it's the heat of the grill grates that gives you that nice sizzle and the grill marks. So make sure you give the grate a lot of time to get screaming hot. When the steaks hit about 110 degrees internal, take them off the heat and let them rest for a few minutes so they stop cooking. Very important. Then it's time to throw them down on the grill and get that nice reverse sear. After about a minute on each side of reverse searing, it's time to take the steaks off the grill and dig in. You can slice and dice it however you want, but keep in mind, this is a really tough cut of beef, so cut small pieces and don't overcook it. This is why I did it rare, because I want it as tender as possible. I like to cut it into chunks and scoop out that tasty bone marrow from the bone in the middle of the Captain Steak. This steak is all about experience, and it's really primal to eat it. It's rare and almost raw. You're cutting into it. It's kind of tough, and then you're scooping the marrow all over it. It's a real caveman-like experience, and it's super fun. Now, for another really fun steak, you guys need to check out this video in the top right of the screen where I do a tomahawk ribeye. This is another caveman cut that's really tender and delicious, and it's really fun to make. So click that, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy smoking.